What's up, everybody? Nick here with just some final highlights from the 2019 series. We've been doing some videos of the top five guys here. Dex was not available for comment, so he asked me to forward on some comments and kind of give y'all some insight as to his season. Dex came in late in the season. He didn't get started until the boy, we were 3/4 of the way through the season, just about. He didn't start until Hawk Pride in Alabama. That's what you're watching right now. Dex scored 100 out of 100 points. He won both hills. That was good enough for first place. These guys came in with a little different design here, where most of the buggies you saw race this year were tube chassis. These guys went with twin vertical plates. I say these guys, I'm talking about Dex, his brother Justin, and their buddy Mark Crow. A little bit different design, worked very well, super light. But I tell you what, there was a lot of talk about, that they're kind of cheating or whatever, and it's not really a rock bouncer and so on. But the bottom line is we didn't have any rules stating that you couldn't use one of those chassis, so we allowed them to finish out the race season, and then have since outlawed that style chassis going into the 2020 season. Dex, Justin, and Mark are all on board with that, and I have no doubt that it's not going to make a difference, that whatever these guys are driving, they're going to be successful. This footage is from Blue Holler. You saw the first hill there. Dex won 90 out of 100 points on this. He was the only, at this race, he was the only one to finish the second hill, which also gave him the win. These wins here, back to back to back, are pushing him up the ladder as far as the placings, not ladder, the placings for the season. You got guys like the Hobacks who are running every single race. They go to every single race, but they're not necessarily finishing first at every race. So they are gaining points, but obviously not as successful as Dex, as he was able to finish third, and he only raced in 3 races. Now, one of those races was finals, okay, and finals is basically 2 races, because we did 4 hills and there was 200 points on the line. Kind of see Dex working this is that waterfall that, if you go back and check out any of the footage from 2019, DC Thompson was the only one to climb it. He did it in a UTV. You see Bobby Tanner absolutely destroying Screaming Blue, trying to get up this thing. A lot of good attempts, but nobody made it in a bouncer, and only one guy made it in a UTV in kind of a 1-to-1 style rig, and then only one of our guys here made it with an RC. So, with all that said here, as the footage comes to an end for Blue Holler, we go right into finals. Finals was interesting going in points-wise. Dex was knocking on the door, but he really needed to have a good showing, especially since there was 200 points on the line with 4 hills. Dex showed up with the same buggy, a little bit different tire selection. Showed up with some tractor tires on there, which was absolutely necessary. Paddle-like tire, cut boggers, or these tires that Dex chose, because that dirt was loose, and you really needed a big tire to propel, to get you up the hill, and obviously Dex accomplished that. Dex scored 194 out of 200, So he absolutely dominated finals, and that was plenty to put him over not just the third place winner. Well, the third place currently at the time, third place was Anthony Garcia, but also fourth place, which was Austin Godinez. Neither one of those two are a joke, man. Those two fought hard this year and built some good solid rigs and traveled a lot, and so it was a testament to Dex's driving style, all the work that he puts into building his rig, all the work that he puts into test driving, testing, tuning, and then seat time. So there's no doubt, there's no reason why he shouldn't have been up on that podium. So the Coupe de Gras here was the $1,100 Bounty Hill. Initially going into it, Anthony Garcia had it like 11 or 12 seconds, and then Dex comes out and absolutely smokes it with a 5-second run. So congratulations, Dex. Very proud of you. Can't wait for 2020, man. Looking forward to seeing y'all soon.